Dear friends, welcome to the video on ISO 14001 Environment Management System and PDCA approach of EMS. With rising public awareness of the need to protect our environment, governments and businesses are looking to minimize their environmental footprint and promote sustainable development. The ISO 14001 Environment Management Systems (EMS) standard has been developed to help organizations identify, manage, and control the activities that have an environmental impact. Industrial companies, service organizations, utility and public bodies worldwide have embraced ISO 14001 as the preferred model for environmental management and improved performance. The standard, which was published by ISO in 1996, was revised in 2004, and a new version in 2015 is compatible with other management standards, particularly the widely used ISO 9001 Quality Management Standard and OHSAS 18001. ISO 14001-2004 specifies the requirements of an environment management system. This standard is meant to help organizations minimize how their operations and processes negatively affect the environment by causing adverse changes to air, water, or land, comply with applicable laws, regulations, and other environmentally oriented requirements, and continually improve environment performance by practicing sustainable and responsible business. It helps the organizations to demonstrate conformance to legal and regulatory requirements, and it also establishes conformance towards environment policy and objectives. It helps promote that organization supports environment protection and the prevention of pollution in balance with the socio-economic needs. ISO 14001 is the principal management system standard which specifies the requirements for the formulation and maintenance of an EMS. There are three fundamental commitments required in an environmental policy that meets the requirements of ISO 14001. These include prevention of pollution, compliance with legislation, continual improvement of the EMS. These commitments help drive the improvements in overall environmental performance. ISO 14001 can be used as a tool. It focuses on controlling your environmental aspects or the way that your activities, products, and services interact with the environment. For example, emissions to air, land, or water. Organizations must describe what they intend to do, adhere to their procedures, and record their efforts to demonstrate compliance and improvement. You will set objectives, targets, and implement a program to improve your environmental performance, which often leads to financial benefits. Organizations are required to identify applicable legal, statutory, and related requirements. It is particularly important to identify how the legislation affects you so that compliance measures can be adopted and periodically evaluated, ensuring requirements are understood by employees and implemented effectively. Who is ISO 14001 applicable to? Organizations of all types, sectors, and sizes can improve their environmental performance through the implementation of this standard. What are the benefits of ISO 14001 registration? Improved environmental performance led by top management commitment. Cost savings can be achieved through improved efficiencies in energy and water usage and through waste minimization. Reduced risk of pollution incidents and other releases to the environment, and therefore avoidance of unnecessary cleanup costs and/or enforcement action by regulatory bodies. Compliance with legislation through the identification of new legislation in adequate time to address appropriate issues. Reduce risk of non-compliance with legislation and subsequent costs and prosecution. Improved brand image, as customers will see an organization that is in control of its impact on the environment. Improved business focus and communication of environmental issues. Improved profitability through cost reductions and improved customer satisfaction. The Plan, Do, Check Act (PDCA) cycle is the foundation of all ISO management system standards. The cycle ensures development, continuous improvement, and control of the management system in question. It is a simple tool that ensures constant monitoring of your organization's effectiveness. It consists of the following: Plan, environmental management system implementation using ISO 14000 guidelines. Do, conducting life cycle assessment and managing environmental aspects. Check, conducting audits and evaluating environmental performance. Act, using and maintaining the environmental management system through continuous improvement. The intention of ISO 14001 is to provide a framework for a holistic, systematic and strategic approach to the organization's environmental policy, plans and actions. An effective environmental management system based on ISO 14001 provides an organization's top management with a roadmap which allows them to manage environmental issues effectively by prevention and identification of areas for cost savings in energy consumption, raw material usage, and waste disposal. As one of the largest ISO 14001 consulting and certification organizations, we work with organizations across the world to help them develop, implement, and improve their EMS performance. Contact us at info@iso-consultants.com to avail our expertise in the environment management system and benefit your organization with our world-class EMS consulting and certification services.